Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Computer Skills, and I am your friend Omkar. Well, this is the continuation part. This is part 2 of the previous video. We have to make two parts because the first video was too big, so that's why I have make them into two parts. So please view this also, and if you are a new viewer, then please see the first part. That is also much important. Okay, so let's now begin with our part 2. So now we will see about the quick styles. What are the quick styles? Quick styles are basically some styles which you can apply it easily. So these are the ready-made styles which are also known as quick styles. So it helps us to save our time. We can also do that from shape fill and outline, text color, but it will consume some time. That's why we are provided with this quick styles. You can say there are many quick styles, and you can apply any one out of that. Let me say I am applying this one. Okay, so these are known as quick styles. There are again preset. I can apply something different. Okay, this. So this was all about the quick styles. Then we will see text direction. Whether the text direction should be horizontal, rotate. You can see as I am moving the cursor towards the new options, the text is changing, right? And when I will select something, it will become to that. Again undo. Well, you can also customly do that by saying more options. Obviously more option will take you to the format shape only, so you can change it from here also. This is the shape options. We learn about the shape options, and we have to learn more about that. We will learn that after. This is the text options. Well, you can try it on own also. Top, middle, there is nothing some rocket science to explain in this. Do not autofit, shrink text to overflow, resize shape to fit text. You can try this and see left margin. Now let me make the text to its original position. Now this is the important. For example, you are not getting something you want from here. That is, you have to only leave some space above or below. Then what you will do? You can see left margin, right margin, top margin, bottom margin. Basically, you can customly do this all. Now, for example, I have to leave some space, only some space from the bottom. So I will search for that left, no, right, top, bottom margin. So I will click on the up arrow and I will change some, or else I can also make it to 0 centimeter. You can customly change its position. Okay, you can also write over here what you want. For example, I want from 4 or 9. Okay, then only press enter. Done. So this was about all. That is text direction. Align text. This is also the same, so we have covered these two. Align text here. More option, it will take you over here only. Convert to smart art tool. So this is basically when you when we show some presentation, when we make some presentations, we basically convert them to some flow charts or anything, right? So you can also use that over here. You can see as I am making the behind color is changing. You can see. Now one more to show you. You can see here one small option. Well, this option is of inserting image. Now when you will press over here, you can see uh, pop-up wizard which show me insert pictures from a file, online pictures, or from icons. Now for I say from a file, it will take me to my pictures. Then I will say for ppt, then this one, and say insert. You can see the picture is being inserted. Not only this, you can also apply some more. Let me undo some more smart arts from here, more smart art graphics. Now this is been categorized according to your need. See, cycle, process, list, all, pyramid, matrix, relationship, pictures. So in the pictures you can include any, and you can add the pictures. Office.com. Okay, so there are basically many. Now so we have converted this much, then these two, and this editing. So now we have completely done our the drawing tab, editing tab, then slides tab, some layout, and this is remaining. I will show you that later. Font tab, and then this bullets and all is remaining, so we will learn about this. Okay, now these are the bullets. These are the bullets. Now you can see here, if I click over the this icon, some bullets are being inserted. I can select that from this drop down arrow also. There are many type of bullets and numbering. If I press here, I can see some more options. You can also adjust some size from here. That is okay. You can also insert pictures. Isn't that great? Okay, you can try this on your own. You can now you know how to insert a picture. You can try this on your own. How to insert from a file or a online source. Go in your pictures where you have saved pictures. Now I'm going pictures. Select the folder, insert something which you want, then say insert. See, so you can insert a picture also as a bullet. Well, we want to not do that right now. We have to only use some bullets. You can see. Now I can also decrease its size as I want. Color also we can select from here. Customize option is also given. Oh wow. You can also select some custom symbols over here, and that will be applied as your bullets. Okay, but basically we don't go in such detail. We select the normal only above from this only. We don't go in this much detail. You can try that on your own also. It is much simple. But we basically use this only. And again in this is about numbering bullets. This is all about the numbers. Now these options are also same only, nothing different. Now we can see it asks you from where we have to start. Start at 1. You can also make from that to 0. Right, let me cancel this. Okay, so as you will press now enter, you will see nothing is happening. But when I will select some bullets, let me start that from here. Apply bullet. Now say enter. You can see new bullets are being coming. Okay, so you can see the bullets. Now the question is, I want this bullets. Now I know how to insert bullet, but you can see they are not in line, they are all in middle. I want to align them at left hand side or right hand side, or how I will do that. So these four options you can see over here are the align options. You can click and just wait for a pop-up, and you can see align left. Shortcut key is also given in the bracket, control plus L. Then this is center, control plus E shortcut key. align right, control plus R, and justify. Well, I will say now align left. Let me select this all only and say align over here. Okay, so you can see it is aligned at left. Again align at right, center, justify. Now this option, justify option, is used for mostly in Word when we write some big paragraph, and you will come to know that when you will use that. Okay, so this was all about the basic. Now this one column. Now these are the columns. This decide the columns. You can see one column, two column. Now this option also we use when we write some big paragraph. You can also take from here column numbers, how much column you want, how much spacing you want, and you have to press your OK. Okay, but we not use this as these are the column. This is only used for the big articles which we write in this. This is about the line spacing, how much you have to give the gap between the lines. You can also customly do that from your line spacing options. You can see alignment, center, left, right, justify. Now the alignment, sorry, the alignment in this tab is center, so I will select center option only. Before text, how much space you have to leave, so it is default is 3.18 centimeter. Special where this is not important. Most important is this spacing before and after, how much spacing you need. Line spacing multiple at 0.9. Now if I apply something 2 point, let me include one new slide, include this shape tool. Now let me write anything over here. Now let me enter and make the space more. Let me say 2.0. You can see the space has changed. Again I want to change it. Let me press enter. You can see the default was 2.0 only, so that much only it take me down. You see 3.0. You can see. Again let me press enter. Let me go in line spacing options, which is customly. Let me increase that from here. 1.4. So this is to leave space from here. When we write paragraph, we some leave space, right? So this is for you. How much space we have to leave from the margin, but we have to leave space from the above line. So this we will not use in indentation. We will go in spacing. We will see before. Let us increase this 90 pp. That is so much. 6pt. Okay. So it increased to some only. Again you can specify that special non first line hanging. Yeah, I can make it for first line only. So whenever I will write some paragraph and I will press enter, it will only apply to the first line as we write in paragraph. Now this spacing will be applied to multiple, that means for all only. Now for if I want to make that for only this line, I have to select single or 1.5 lines, that is one, and the second line which will be half. Okay, so this was all about spacing. This is also the same option for indentation. This option is to decrease list level. You can see as I am clicking on this, the writing cursor is moving. Now this is increase list level. When I will place, you can see it is moving away from the margin. Well, this option is used when we make some list. Now water list, and you will know that afterward. Okay, so this was all about the spacing tab, paragraph tab, then drawing tab, editing tab, font tab. Now you can use that customly in your assignment. You can make something new. I hope you have wrote myself in our assignment. Well, I wrote only these 4 lines. You were supposed to write something more. Then you can use the spacing over here, aligns over here. You can align this in center. You can see how align works. You can align according your need. You can also apply some bullets. I will be happy if you done so. Okay, so you can also apply some bullets. You can also use this. Well, we don't use this mostly, but you can try. This we use for if we make some bigger presentations, and if we want to change some mistaken word, for that we use. Okay, so now let me tell you one more important spell check. You can see option over here beside English language. You can see no spelling errors are were found. So this is a spell check. We usually use this when something is wrong. Let me click on it. Spell check complete. Now there was no spelling error. That's why it's telling me spell check complete. Now let me make some mistake. Mother, let me replace the O with letter A. Now let me again say spell check. Okay, so this is also something a word. Let me include something different. Now you can see the red color line is seen below this, so this is something wrong. Now here it will show you some correct options which can be, okay, so which can be in replace to this word. Now you can also ignore once or ignore all the mistakes, or you can add this word in your dictionary, or you can change by clicking over here, and I will say a change. Spell check completed, and you can see the word is change. Let me again repeat the same mistake and see what happens. You can also hear that from here. Okay, if I want to ignore once, then I will press over here, ignore once. Spell check complete. So this is not a mistake now. Well, let us bring that word to its original place. That was mother. Okay, so now you have to do this. That means for practice now you can only check this. There is no such assignment today. You have to only check this how this all works. I have show you. If something goes wrong, you can comment below, or you can again watch the video to check this. All the best and thank you. Now, well, now I also told you that I will tell you something about the format tab. So let me something tell you about that also. Format background, then we will leave. Okay, for right now you can see the word background. Ignore this word background and just look at this word format, and look at this tab. So this tab is known as formatting tab. This is the most important for tab in the Microsoft PowerPoint. So I think I told you this in last lecture only, that this is something most important, but I didn't go in detail, right? So I will share some detail information about this in this lecture. So there are many formatting tabs. It can be format background, it can be format text as we saw for the text. It can be also for formatting shapes. That also we have seen in our last lecture. In this slide, we have format this with this only tab. Nothing is changed. just the option and the name over here get changed when it comes to the different things. Now this is for the format picture, as we inserted picture over here. When I click over here, it will say format shape, again format picture, format shape. When I will select the background, it will say format background. So just the name and its function changes, but this format tab remains same. So this is the most important tab. Also you can see you will see that in the animation tab also, and there is a separate tab also over here, format tab. Now let me select this and you can see the format tab over here. This is the complete format tab, which is something common. So the common features are included here, because you can see as I change objects, the name over here get changes and their options also get changes. That's why in this format tab some common features are being added, which we will see afterward in the next lecture. Okay, so till then, thank you, stay tuned, and if you like my video, then please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. And for new viewers, I will suggest that you please watch the previous two videos also, so it will be helpful for you. The link are being given in the description.